Something else I love about what you just told me is the little, I don't know if it was a little or how the conversation went, but this goal of 200 shots a day, like that feels like that's a really smart goal from the coach who gave it to you, because that's a challenge, man, to say, hey, you have to get 200 shots a day. Just kind of, that's your deal. If you want to make it where you want to, if you want to, play high school ball here, like you got to just get 200 shots a day, because it's attainable, but it's not easy. 200 shots takes a minute, especially if you're doing it by yourself. You're shooting, setting it up, and rebounding and breaking into the school to get there too. I mean, it takes a little bit of effort, so there's challenge or reward there. And that's, I don't know, do you think that goal was that like a common thing that coach would say? Do you know, or was it just something he mentioned to you?
I don't know. I think, I remember my dad telling me, oh, I talked to Coach Tallstrip, and this is what he told me. And so, and then I remember being in the 5th grade, my dad was a teacher, so I could get into the elementary gym right after school. So every day I'd be in the gym, 45 minutes to an hour. And I remember once I was in there shooting, and in walks Phil Tallstrip, who's like the giant, in my mind, he's like the giant of men, right? This guy played in the Olympics, he played against, NBA players, he played for BYU, and he rebounded me for a little bit. And I just remember just lighting it up as a 5th grader. I was making every baseline jumper, and then he talked to me a little bit, and he's like, okay, yeah, you have to do that, you got to work on your ball handling, you got to get your 200 shots a day, this is what you're going to do if you want to play for the Zeniths, which is the local high school team. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, right from the gospel of basketball in my mind growing up with Phil Tallstrip. So it was kind of cool. He ended up not coaching for a couple years, and then my senior year coming back and coaching me my senior year. So that was awesome.
That's freaking cool. Yeah. Wow. And so I'm glad you made that comment, because 5th grade puts it also in perspective. I mean, you're 10 years old, basically, roughly at that time. And so this is, I think that actually makes it, to me, that feels even more impactful and impressive, because I'm thinking about what I was doing in 5th grade, man. And it wasn't,
I just think about, it was always just kind of like in whatever grade it was, 4th grade, we started doing typing, we had a computer class, and my computer teacher was like, I don't know, today it felt like she was in her 80s, right? She was at the end of
she's probably 33.
But they came out with this, in Canada at the time, they got rid of the dollar bill, and they came out with a loonie. And so the loonie looks like a gold coin, right? It's super shiny. And I remember once they brought in this bucket, and it looked like gold. It was 100 loonies in it. And they're like, hey, whoever completes the most courses in typing gets to win this $100 stack of loonies. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, I am gonna win that. And so I started, my parents probably thought this kid is freaking crazy. But I started walking to school at 7 a.m. and doing an hour and 15 minutes extra of typing every morning. And I was I remember my teacher coming to me and being like, yeah, you're doing good, keep going, you don't want anyone to catch you. Little did I know, I had completed 33 courses, and the next closest to me had done 4. And she didn't tell me hey, dude, you got 15, you're gonna win. She kept making me feel it was this and I went for, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, and I just cranked. And today, that's why I'm such a good typer, was just for this $100 of gold loonies, right? That I thought as a kid was magical. So I think I've always been kind of wanting to set goals and succeed, and a little bit competition. I think, anyone that's done anything competitive in their life end up being great salespeople. They end up being great entrepreneurs, because you have to have a little bit of extra motivation in times where it's tough.
Totally.